Welcome everyone to this video. Let's see what movie do you believe is good, but failed to find a core audience at its time. And I welcome you to the question answer channel. Thanks to Bek Galer, John Thurkelson, George Sutherland and Vishak Har for answering this question. We'll start with Bek Galer's first answer.
Megamind. Only years later have audiences come to appreciate this fun, engaging and subversive kids movie. Kids movie, therein lies the problem. Only now, in our late teens and early 20s, does the target audience realize, hey, that was a pretty good movie. Dreamworks had the right audience in mind, they were just a few years too early. The timing really was unfortunate. 2010 was the year of Despicable Me, How to Train Your Dragon and Toy Story 3. With all those minions and dragons and an already well-beloved franchise, who would want to watch a movie about a blue guy with a big head? I never really thought much of it until a few years ago. It was funny, a bit of a meme. But this movie was so well done. It's a brilliant parody of the superhero genre, making fun of every cliché in the book. The humor is spot on and it's full of heart. Right from the get-go, Megamind establishes its premise. Two alien children are sent to Earth. The charming, good-looking one is loved and praised, while the quirky blue kid gets shunned and raised in a criminal world. Both these characters practically had their futures set in stone from the beginning. You're the hero, you're the villain, they're rivals. One threatens to blow up the city and kidnaps the reporter lady. The other swoops in and saves the day. As an audience, we're all too familiar with this routine, and so are the characters. But this dynamic starts to crumble as they grow older and grow tired of everything. Metro Man dies, and Megamind feels empty. This is the only life he's ever known. Riffing off the phrase, heroes aren't born, they're made, he goes so far as to create a hero to be his nemesis. He pulls aside Hal, a seemingly nice guy, and Shazam. He's got powers. Turns out this new hero, Titan, just wants to use those powers to seduce reporter lady, Roxanne. And even with powers, she doesn't like him, so he throws a temper tantrum and terrorizes the city. In contrast, Megamind, disguised as Bernard, finds the first real connection he had with anyone through Roxanne. He grows to respect her. He reforms, cleans up the streets, does whatever he can to make her happy. It's heart-wrenching when she sees who he really is. You don't judge a book by its cover or a person by the outside. You judge them by their actions. He knows just how awful he's been, but Roxanne made him so much better. Yet he understands that none of that excuses his actions in the past. And that's why he lets her go. This is a real breath of fresh air as far as romance in movies go. He doesn't chase after her. He doesn't make up excuses. He respects her decision and works on fixing himself. The main conflict in this story doesn't come from an antagonistic figure. Megamind isn't fighting Metro Man or Titan or society. His struggle lies with himself. Is it possible to change your identity? To throw away your preconceived notions of self? Can nature defeat nurture? This whole movie is incredibly self-aware and enjoyable. Everything set up in the beginning has a payoff. It expresses mature themes, especially for a kids movie. And of course, it has spectacular presentation.
We can continue with John Thurkelson's answer.
Oh boy, there are many. Of the more mainstream, I propose these. Stardust 2007 trailer https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=wwv427dava. For a fairy tale adventure movie, it doesn't get much better than this. A mystery to me, it isn't among the top performers of all time. Great story, well told, well made, unique, star-spangled, Claria Danes, Henry Cavill, Sienna Miller, Michelle Pfeiffer, Robert De Niro, Mark Strong, Ricky Gervais, Ian McKellen, Peter O'Toole, Rupert Everett, Jason Fleming, David Williams, Dexter Fletcher. The list goes on. The Man from UNCLE 2015 trailer https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=x08ins8mfc. A supreme spy thriller, buddy cop, classic James Bond-esque story and style. Hard not to fall in love. Why is it not a franchise? Night and Day 2010 trailer https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=JGPL86dbNNS. What a fun and delightful movie. A spy comedy action thriller. Borrowing from both Bond, Mission Impossible, Hitchcock, and still holds its own. Tom Cruise kills the parts and shows his comedic timing is spot on. Forgotten in his long list of movies, and it shouldn't be. A refreshing movie experience. Munich 2005 trailer https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=vauquage1q. They don't make 'em like this anymore, I say that knowing it is not that old. Has the quality of classic political thrillers and a top-tier performer. Directed by Steven Spielberg, and yet seem forgotten to me. Why isn't Eric Bana a bigger star? It is not a classic, but it should be. The Boondock Saints 1999 trailer https://youtube.be/digfudgefo7q. Action drama comedy that has the smell of Quentin Tarantino and yet offers a unique story and way of storytelling. Fabulous acting, not least from an uncompromising Willem Dafoe. A fan of intelligent action movies cannot but walk away very pleased. Shutter Island 2010 trailer https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=5IL65rm. Calling this underrated is a bit of a stretch, it is after all from Martin Scorsese. But it is a rare gem that has to be seen several times to truly understand. It is on the level of The Sixth Sense 1999 in aha moments, only this one doesn't spell it out for you. One of Leonardo DiCaprio's best, I dare suggest? Zathura, A Space Adventure 2005 trailer https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=WHFG26up4. A sequel to the famous Jumanji 1995 that actually builds on the franchise and gives the audience something completely new, yet recognizable. Obviously forgotten, since the following two Jumanji movies are overshooting it by miles in the current media landscape. A shame. Solid adventure entertainment for the whole family. Not at the level of the first, but a respectful companion. John Carter 2012 trailer https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=n1 Why is this generally hated and panned? Another mystery to me. Well made, great story. True to its literary material. Space adventure, fairy tale, mystery, what is not to love? Legend 1985 trailer https://youtube.be/als5pgb3tfg. Beautifully made dark fairy tale movie. Made by the great Rydell. Access this answer and support the author as a Quora Plus subscriber. Access all answers reserved by John Thurkelson. For Quora Plus subscribers. Access exclusive answers from thousands more participating creators in Quora Plus. Browse ad-free and support creators. Start free trial. Learn more.
The following answer is from George Sutherland.
I have one, and it is a pet peeve that this movie didn't have more success than it did. The voices are legendary, the music even more so, and the theme is also not for kids. Yet it is an animation movie, and as such the niche for it can be difficult. In my opinion, this is the movie that gets better with age as you get to discover new, adult themes the more you watch it. I'm talking of course about The Emperor's New Groove. Llama 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 AUMM. The voices of Eartha Kitt as Wisema, John Goodman as Pasha, David Spade as Cusco, Patrick Warburton as Ditzy Kronk, and of course Tom freaking Jones as Song Theme Guy. The plot it is about growing up and realizing how your decisions affect other people's lives. Ego trips and a lot environmentalist undertones included. It's also got a heartwarming story that will have you rooting for the former bad boy Cusco in no time. If this would have been released couple of years later when the whole climate change really hit, it would have been a smash hit. As it stands now, it was a bit ahead of its time by at least 8 to 10 years. Now I've gotten myself all nostalgic and I need to watch it again. Squickity squick can squick.
The next answer is from Vishak R.
Without the slightest doubt, Edge of Tomorrow. As aliens have invaded Earth, humanity's only hope lies in a cowardly PR officer Bill Cage, played by Tom Cruise, with no combat skills, who is sent to the front lines. His only advantage? A save point, sort of. Are you excited yet? You should be. I don't want to tell you more specifics about the plot because it's best to experience and discover this great piece of work yourself. The movie is largely enjoyable and manages to shy away from the usual formulaic tone associated with such films. Tom Cruise shows what a class act he is, whereas Emily Blunt manages to surprise you with her toughness. The VFX doesn't go overboard and Doug Liman manages to hold your attention for the entire time. And it's not all action, there is an appropriate amount of humor, wit and romance sprinkled in it. So why did the movie fail to reach its true potential? The trailer sucked. It felt like any other science fiction movie. Oblivion was the movie Tom Cruise acted in, before this. After seeing the trailer, the audience concluded that it was too similar to Oblivion for their liking. Competition. It released along with The Fault in Our Stars, and needless to say the younger generation was going gaga about it. It was also competing with Angelina Jolie's Maleficent, which was liked by the audience. The whole title change fiasco. The movie was initially titled, All You Need Is Kill, which to be honest seemed more exciting than Edge of Tomorrow.
The video is over. Thank you for staying until the end. I hope the video has you more. If so, you can subscribe and activate the bell to miss any video. Also remember to leave a like. We are coming to the end of this video. You can continue the debate on this question in the comments with the community. See you soon.